Previously on Stop Bullying Alliance. So, hey boss, I'm going to punch your face right into that door. Then off. I'm going to treat that dog well. Welcome to the Stop Bullying Alliance. Hello guys, and welcome to the 9th episode of the second season of Stop Bullying Alliance. Today we are going to be talking about bullying from your boss or your work colleague or etc etc. Now actually, because the boss or work colleague may be in a high position. For your boss, obviously, it's going to be a definitely a high position. If it's a work colleague, then maybe in a higher position to your junior technical author, and that's a senior technical author. What I'm saying is that generally it happens when you are the lower power, and your boss or your higher work colleague bullies you. Maybe your boss or your boss may bully you into doing some work for lower pay without your saying, yeah, I'm alright with that. They may say, do it now, otherwise your pay's going down. Yes, it is technically doing your work, but maybe they're doing it a bit more harshly and they're making you work insane hours, say like 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the morning. I know that doesn't make sense, but that's 23 hours basically. So yeah, insane hours. And yeah, I mean, this will tend to be for the people who are over 21ish, or maybe over 18, 21ish, when they'll be getting full-time jobs. However, this can also apply to people, say, like maybe doing paper rounds, as in like your paper round boss may say, right, this time you're doing 20 extra villages. I don't know. I've never done a paper round, so I don't know what they're bullying you into. But that would be the general gist of it. How do you deal with it? It's just the same stuff, really. To be honest, it's always the same steps, but you've got to apply them to different situations and moderate them in different situations. For instance, this one, the way you get around it is maybe if they're making you work insane hours, maybe have a little bit of a chat with your boss saying, I'm uncomfortable with the amount of hours I'm working, I'm very tired, I'm almost flopping down dead with the hours that I'm doing, help me. Or please can you let me off for maybe an extra hour or two every day or every week or something like that. Try to discuss it with your boss first, because maybe the boss isn't intentionally being mean. Maybe they're going, yeah, you sound like you work able to work for 90 hours a week, but maybe not. But that is the general gist of things. So first, confront your boss. If the boss is intentionally being mean to you, that is when you... It's difficult, this next bit, because sometimes the best thing to do is quit. But then again, in the current economic climate, or the current economic climate in the UK, quitting doesn't exactly help, because one, you can't get job seekers allowance, because job seekers allowance only counts if you're seeking for work in your previous job you didn't quit, you were made redundant or something like that. So it's difficult in that, and also jobs are harder to come by than needles in haystacks. It's just the general gist of it, really. If I was to give some unique advice, I'd be hard to come by to think of unique advice, but as in like something which you couldn't apply for cyberbullying or Although I'll probably do that in actually episode 10. I'll probably do something to do with a general like thing to do, and maybe I'll do sort of like a Richard Yorke Mountain made to remember the colours of the spectrum, sort of like a mnemonic. I'll maybe do a little bit of a step, and that step may apply for, but that's till next time. By the way, end of episode 8, I asked whether it'd be that way or that way. The answer is that way. And that way is the subscribe button. That way, I think, is the like button. Not that bit there, which is the dislike button. Don't touch that. And maybe a share as well. It's actually very hard trying to gauge where the video will be in terms of but anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Just a quick round off of names. Me, obviously, Dale Thomas, the entertainment manager. He does all the music, he does the theme tune, he does the background music, and if you go to my website, you can actually download the songs, the 2 songs which you use for the background, or the starting music and the background music, just in case you want to have a little bit of a listen to the great works of the great Dale. Secondly, you've got Adam Devil, who is the Chancellor. Then you've got Ellie, who's the female face of the Alliance, and then you've got Will, who's the male face of the Alliance. And so yeah, that's the team. Sorry, I'm in the habit of clicking my fingers at the moment. Bad habit. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for episode 10, the last episode of the series, where I'll be saying goodbye for a little bit. And something may occur which will leave you literally on the edge of your seat.